Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Hi.
How are you this evening?
I'm good. How are you?
Good? I'm fantastic. Welcome to the X-Man Show, ladies and gentlemen. It's Thursday, so you know what time it is.
What time is it?
It's 7. We started a little late, 7:01. So don't get on us too late.
Whatever. I mean, when do we ever really start on time
we
on this
start,
show? Yeah. Huh?
Yeah. So
when do we ever start on time?
We try.
We try? Think so?
We try. Yeah.
You do?
No, I feel like Lee Corso, you know.
Fuck it.
Good old Lee Corso. You gotta love him.
Arlington. Look, the top two people were on. If you were catching on the A-Train show today, my favorite two people that were there. They was commenting, you got any Battlehawk stuff to talk about today?
Well, you guys want Battlehawk stuff? We got Battlehawk stuff to talk about. What's up, everyone? Arlington, do we really want to get into it now, or do we want to wait? Do we want to titilize them, tickle them a little? Do we?
Do you want to get the picks out the way?
Do we just want to jump right into it?
What do you want to do, bro? It's your show.
Man, it's me today. You know why it's mine today? Because, sir, I'm the king of this castle.
Oh, you think you're the king of this castle? You think you're the king? Well, I'll give you this, Arlington. Are you ready? Screw it, Arlington. Let's get into it. We are going to shake up the entire UFL world. Just shake it up with Arlington. Put it up there because we posted earlier this week. I have some crazy speculation about
that
guy right there. Coach of the Orlando Storm, Anthony Beck.
So you just came out and said it, huh?
I just came right out and said it, Arlington. I'm telling you this right now, Arlington. You think I'm crazy. You think I'm nuts. But Arlington, who does their research in their little black book? Who does their research in their little black book? I inspire myself, Arlington. Arlington, there's something that I've noticed over the last couple of days. Are you ready, Arlington?
What's that?
Are you ready for it? Mike Rapoli has stated that he wants to recruit local talent throughout. I'm going to tell you why he's not going to St. Louis. I'm going to tell you who the coach in St. Louis is going to be. Sandy, no, he's not staying in St. Louis. I hate to tell you. Let me hear you. Oh, he is going to coach another team, and it's called the Orlando Storm. And we're going to get into it. So just pay attention. Hear us out. Me and Arlington have talked about this. We'll tell you that too. Me and Arlington have talked about this. He thinks I'm an idiot and I'm crazy and I'm a loser.
Because you are.
But really? Really, Arlington? Because here, this is what Rapoli has said in his last few interviews. Ready? He says he wants to recruit local talent. He wants the team to be recruited from team regions. Arlington, what leagues have done that? Wait, the AAF did it, Charlie's League, correct? Right? And didn't another league do it before COVID got them? Oh, wait, what league was that, Arlington? The XFL did that, right?
The XFL did.
Am I wrong or am I right?
You're wrong, am I right?
Answer the question. It's a yes or no. Am I wrong or am I right?
Whatever, dude.
Okay. So think about this. He wants these teams to have team connections. Also, he also said that they're hiring local ambassadors. Arlington, we had 3 teams do their things this week, correct? One was Columbus. Their local ambassador was Cardell Jones. The next one was Louisville. And they had Louisville University stand out, Eric Wood. But Arlington.
Say it.
Who did Orlando have in Orlando as their person? Arlington.
So what? You think because this guy was there?
Hold on. Wait, I want to add this. Can we add this? Oh, I got to take. Okay. Take that one. Wait, it's Coach Beck. And he says, I'm not just a coach. I'm a proud ambassador of the UFL. Go Battlehawks.
Exactly.
He just said,
Exactly.
go Battlehawks. He didn't say, I am the coach of the Battlehawks. He goes, I am not just a coach, but an ambassador of the UFL. Arlington.
Tracking. You tripping. You tripping, man. You tripping.
Okay, I'm going to give you a few minutes to rebut, so go ahead.
Give me a few minutes for what?
To rebut, to prove, say
To
anything I've said right there has been wrong.
You do not go to an event, right? And you're wearing Battlehawks gear to all of a sudden give a good F you to the rest of the crew and saying, hey, I'm moving to Orlando when he is in Battlehawks garb. It's a difference. I can understand this also, sir. If he wore a UFL, if he was wearing just the word UFL on it and not Battlehawks, then yes, I would agree with you here.
Okay.
But I cannot agree with you when you're sitting with a Battlehawk hat and a Battlehawk shirt on in Orlando.
Oh, I'm going to tell you where Gruden's going. Just wait. I'm going to tell you where Gruden's going. I'm just connecting dots here. Okay, Arlene. Okay, Arlington. That's good.
See,
I'm glad you said that.
When we look. When we saw this picture, right?
Yep.
What does he have on the side? It says XFL. That means at the time, he wasn't announced yet as the Battlehawks head coach.
He was not announced.
Even though they knew he was going to be the Battlehawks head coach, he wasn't announced as such.
That is true.
But why would you go to a Orlando event and you're rocking Battlehawks hat and a Battlehawks shirt?
You ask why he would go to an Orlando event, huh? You ask me that? Okay, Arlington. Are you ready for this one? We all know that the lovely Deanne Beck is a realtor, correct?
Okay.
Okay. Arlington, do you happen to know where her realtor's office is?
No.
Oh, no? You don't?
Don't.
Oh. Well, if you're looking for a house in the greater Tampa and Orlando area, please reach out to our great friend, Miss Deanna Beck, and she'll be able to help you get a house in the greater Tampa or Orlando area. Oops.
I don't like where this is going.
Oops. Okay. You seeing where this is going, Arlington? Are you seeing the dots I'm connecting?
No.
You don't yet?
That doesn't mean anything.
Okay. All right. I'm going to go back to Rapoli's interviews that he's had, right? Rapoli says that he wants to increase player presence and coaches' presence in the local cities that they're in, that their teams play in. He says, I want to bring them 2 to 3 days home early to their home cities to engage with the community. Oops. Where's Coach Beck's off-season home at, Arlington?
Tampa. But is that Orlando though?
Greater Tampa, Orlando area. They live in the suburbs. So Arlington, why is it on the UFL's page they only have 3 coaches named? Shannon Harris for DC, Bob Stoops for the Dallas Renegades.
Which should have been the name all the time. So
well, right, yeah, exactly. And Mr. Skip Holtz. Are we starting to connect dots here, Arlington?
Big reach.
Listen, you're absolutely right, Arlington. It could be a very big reach.
Big reach.
But Arlington, let me ask you this. We saw when the merger happened, correct? What happened where did Wade Phillips go?
What?
Where did Wade Phillips go in the merger? Where did he go?
He went to San Antonio.
But where did he come from? Houston.
Come on, man. Come on. There's a difference between moving an entire squad and you're talking, you big reaching. You are big reaching.
Am I really big reaching? Because
you
listen,
are big
really?
Reaching.
Arlington, okay, if I'm big reaching, right? We got rid of San Antonio. We got rid of Michigan. What was that other team that we got rid of, Arlington?
Memphis.
Okay. Oh, wait. Then we rebranded a team, moved them to Frisco, right? And wait. And then we rebranded another team called the Houston Gamblers, right? Who was the coach?
Y'all can screenshot this if you like.
Who was the coach of the Houston Gamblers and the Houston Roughnecks? Who was the coach of the Houston Roughnecks?
Where you getting it?
Wade Phillips is going back to Houston. Why? Because he has ties to Houston.
Oh, shut up.
Okay, wait. You ready? Rapoli also said in an interview he wants engaging directly with fans of players and coaches. Rapoli wants a hand-on, public-facing approach of players and coaches to go in 3 days before their games.
So
coaches
you telling me you're believing Rapoli, what he's saying here?
I'm believing the man that we are all saying is the savior of the UFL. But Arlington, not just that. Here's the biggest point, right? You ready? Go on. I'll give you a few minutes to rebut me.
You just sat here and said, so you're saying Curtis Johnson is gone, basically, right?
Yes.
You're saying that we know all of the 3 staffs. That means Mike Nolan, right now, he's considered gone.
Yes.
Don't even know who the Memphis coach is for real. So that's neither here nor there.
It's Jim Turner, gone.
And then you said Peyton Party is gone.
Gone.
Okay. And then you're saying Wade Phillips is going to come back and coach again after all the health issues that kept him from coaching.
With A.J. Smith back as his offensive coordinator.
Ain't no way.
Halfway through the season, A.J. Smith will take over.
You're losing it. You're really losing it now, man. You look back. Listen, folks. I understand he's been right some of the time, but these are the things right here where he's just completely reaching.
Am I though? Or am I just connecting dots? Because Arlington, I have to ask you this.
Dots, man?
Listen, I have to ask you this. You announced the team in Orlando, right? Okay. And there's only one head coach that shows up. And what head coach was that?
What?
Only one head coach to all three of these events showed up. Now, mind you, there's only one head coach right now that has a job, and that's Shannon Harris at Tennessee State, correct?
Uh-huh.
All the other coaches are on the unemployment line, basically, right?
Uh-huh.
Sandy. He said here is exactly the words that Anthony Beck used. I'm gonna verbatim. I'm gonna copy them. And this is what Coach Anthony Beck said verbatim in his tweet right here. I am just not a coach. ... In Arlington, what does the 3 dots mean in text messaging?
Oh my goodness. Are you serious, man?
Yes. What does it mean, Arlington? What does it mean? What does it mean?
I refuse to answer, dude.
What does it mean?
I refuse to answer, man.
Okay, we're going to look it up, shall we? The 3 dots.
Where's a dunce cap when you need one, man?
I'm wearing it.
Exactly, because you're being a complete dunce.
The 3 dots is a, what do you call that? An ellipsis? They are to show that something has been omitted from the text, indicating a pause or a trailing off of a thought.
I know this, Amanda. I know this. And I know you know this as well, too.
I'm just saying.
No, Sandy, what do you mean some to be continued?
I just read it to you. I just pulled it up.
You're enabling.
Right here, look, ready? I'm going to copy it. This is right off the web. Here's exactly what the 3 dots mean. Ladies and gentlemen, Arlington, put it up. What does the 3 dots mean?
The 3 dots in writing are called an ellipsis. They are used to show that something has been omitted from a text, indicating a pause or trailing off in thought or suggest a moment of hesitation.
I am just not the coach of the Orlando Storm, but I'm a proud ambassador of the UFL. Go Battlehawks UFL. Now, Arlington, here's the other thing I'm going to say and why I think he's going to Orlando.
And then this was even more bizarre. You want to know the even more bizarre part of it? I hate to even throw that out there. Was that right? Battlehawks UFL is the actual site?
Yes, that is their actual Twitter page.
I thought it was something else. I thought it was UFL Battlehawks, because the other team's done the same thing as well.
Right. It is their actual, it's their actual Twitter page. Arlington? Now, what was my train of thought? Okay, you go. I just told you what the 3 dots mean. You go.
Oh, hell.
Are you seeing what I'm saying?
Yeah, I just received some news as well.
But remember this, guys. Oh, Arlington, are you ready? Remember this. How many people in St. Louis said they would not renew their season tickets if Coach Anthony Beck came back to St. Louis?
They was just mad because he could not win.
Oh,
the big,
man. Mad 2 years in a row, Arlington.
Come on, man.
Mad 2 years in a row. They started a hashtag fire Beck. Get rid of Beck.
Classless. That's just classless.
It is classless for the Battlehawk fans to be saying that BS. The man has won 75% of his games. Why do we want the man fired? All right, put it up, Arlington.
Some news just came through my way from one of our beloved fans of the show, from Will Freeman. Rapoli got some more stuff he want to throw out. Oklahoma City soccer stadium ready by 2028.
Arlington?
Y'all starting to turn on him. Are y'all kidding me?
Arlington,
are you kidding right now, man?
Arlington, let's also look at this. Are you ready? Where did a lot of Beck's players come from? They came from the state of Florida, the Southeast. Did they not?
Sure.
So again, Arlington, I ask you, you're gone 6 months out of the year, living in a hotel room, right? Right? They live in a hotel room for 6 months out of the year, right?
Yeah.
Mike Rapoli, in interviews, has said, I want to bring in the players and the coaches into their cities days before. I'm Coach Beck. I've heard all the nasty crap you guys have said about me. Fire me, get rid of me when I've won 70% of my games. I've been to the playoffs 2 times out of my 3 years head coaching. Went to the championship game, the XFL Conference Championship game twice. And you guys have asked for me to be fired. So I can go to Orlando and drive up an hour and a half from my house in Tampa, sleep in my own bed, and go do engagements in Orlando for my team. Arlington, if that's you, what are you doing? Are you going to stay in a hotel for 6 months out of the year? Or are you going to go to where you're closer to home to coach?
Well, if the owner is going to not cop for that anymore, then why should I have to stay in a hotel for that many months out of the year, or however many months out of the year? If that's what this owner is going to do, that means that also means you're going to give a bump in pay as well.
Could be, because let's not forget, Arlington.
The pot for me, then, Buster.
Arlington, also let's not forget what happens at the end of 2026 for the UFL Players Association.
Oh yeah, the deal's over.
Oops.
Really don't like where this is going.
You don't think players are going to get a bump. You don't think coaches are going to get a bump.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
Now, again, I'm not saying any of this is true, but I'm just connecting the dots. How is it that the only coach for the UFL showed up in Orlando? In Arlington, mind you, remember, I did say that John Gruden would be going to Orlando, right? But Arlington,
yeah, you did.
I want to play this for us.
Hey, this is John Gruden here. I'm an Ohio Buckeye. I love Ohio State. I went to Dayton. But I just heard the UFL has got a new team, the Columbus Aviators, man. That is so exciting. And they're going to be playing at the historic Cruise Stadium. What a unbelievable time this is for the UFL to join forces with Columbus, Ohio. Let's go, Aviators.
Oops. What did John Gruden say? I went to Dayton.
It's not even that, brother.
Oh,
this
wait,
is
look.
His Instagram page at the bottom. Just look at the bottom of the page. It has Aviators and John Gruden.
Yep. Oh, wait, Arlington. What are those pictures behind John Gruden?
Those are
Could
horses.
those be the Rapoli stable horses? Oops. Now, Arlington, right here. Oh, man. Willie Harvey, Pearson, CPJ, Avery Young, and Sterling are all in Florida. Arlington, I'm just pointing something out and connecting the dots.
Connecting the dots. What was that?
That was my little thing to say. Anyway, I'm going to go back to this, Arlington, because I want you to, what you just realized right here, what you just said right here. Say it. Say it.
Yes, I see the little.
Hey, this is John Gruden here. I'm a
Well, Adam, we missed you too. Arlington, you're right. Look, that little logo down there. It says Columbus Aviators, John Gruden.
One thing that Michael
Arlington.
Foley had mentioned. Wait,
Arlington or Sandy. Anthony Beck ain't on.
I know, but I was trying to say something as he sat there and said something for me. The other thing that Rapoli was trying to say at this time in Columbus is about the Michigan situation. And he also mentioned that the Michigan Panthers may, of course, be making a comeback in 2028. So if that said, he was like, what he's going to try to do is going to make one of the very first games is between Columbus and Michigan. And this is why I say, well, in divisions, you would need to keep them in the same division so they can play twice a year. I hate they removed the whole XFL, USFL thing because I thought that actually was a good way to determine which side was the better of the two. But the direction that Rapoli is going is now it's his league. And so because it's his league, he wants it the way he sees fit. So that means even bringing in 3 cities that he's a part of so they can have some professional football. And low-key, he is kind of doing what the Alliance of American Football was doing back in 2019, bringing in cities that do not have professional football.
Correct.
So what does that even mean for the team that's on your head, sir? Well, if what you're saying is somewhat true.
That's funny. You're right. If it's somewhat true, you're right. No, and I got to go back to this where Sandy says, "Oh,
like
she said not back, not
they on vacation." That's what he's saying. That's what she's saying.
Right? Yeah. Listen, here's what I'm saying. Now, again, if this happens, now you want to talk about me reaching for the stars. Get back up here, Arlington. If you want to talk about me really reaching for the stars, right? Because the Beck thing, I was just connecting dots, right? I'm not saying Beck is going to Orlando, or am I? Because if you remember what is where's that little, right? Where's that, Arlington? Where's his little thing? Put it up there. I am not just a coach, ... Normally he would put I'm the coach of the Battlehawks.
You're looking way too deep into that.
You're right. I may be, Arlington, but how many? You've seen this little black book I have right here, right?
Amanda, find it and burn it.
Arlington. Oh, by the way, before we go any further, before we get to the rest of our picks at the end of the show, who is the Thursday night game? We need to pick that right now.
Pittsburgh and Cincinnati. I chose Pittsburgh.
Okay. You're going Pittsburgh too?
Yes.
Okay, so am I.
As a matter of fact, I have my picks already.
I know. I don't have mine yet. So you're going to have to help me. So we're both going Pitt. Okay. So now we have that because the game's just started. We don't know what the score is of the game.
Well, hold on, man. What you doing all of that? You going to do the picks now? Or you just wanted to do that pick before we get to the end?
Oh, our guy, Mr. Quincy. Listen, people, we're going to get off UFL for a minute right now. But if you have not looked into the Continental Football League, okay? If you guys have not looked into this league, really go. Quincy, if you could real quick, put up the website where people can go find you and the Continental Football League. You guys really need to look into this because if you want to talk about a fan-first league, oh, yeah, right there. Scan that QR code above Arlington's head. Right there. That'll take you right to the Texas Syndicate Facebook page. You guys really want to talk about a league that is fan-friendly and that is going to be fan-focused? The Continental Football League is going to do it. They're going to be the team to do it. And we're going to, before the end of the show, we're going to talk more Continental Football League because there was something big that came out of the actual Texas Syndicate. Arlington, am I correct? See that big news, Arlington?
I did.
That came out of the Texas Syndicate. Very happy about it. Very excited.
Well,
that's the team I'm rooting for.
We can pull that up, though, right?
Sure, go. You want to pull it up now? Do we want to pull it up right now?
Yeah. If you saw it on the X-Fan show page, it was there.
Right. It was, wasn't it? We pulled it up. Let's talk about it. I'm tired of talking UFL.
All right.
Now,
this is it right here.
As you guys know, we had the great owner and founder of the Texas Syndicate on last week, Quincy Workman, great guy. Today, Quincy Workman announced he has a new head. Wait, before we go. Quincy, can we announce it on the show?
Well, he dropped the press release, so yeah.
Oh, that's true. He did. We posted it. But the Texas Syndicate, yes, we are talking about the Continental Football League, and I'm right there. Mr. Michael Coleman is the new head coach for the Texas Syndicate. Mr. Coleman has some experience in I was just making sure. Arlington yells at me a lot. I like to overjump my boundaries, don't I, Arlington, sometimes? Because I'm an idiot.
If he had already posted it, then
is that what that means?
Make it make sense.
No,
yeah,
Adam, it is not indoor. It is completely outdoor 11-on-11 football. And they have some very exciting things happening. Now, there are some people. Now, Arlington, I have to ask you this, since we're talking about the Syndicate in the Continental Football League. There he is, Mr. Matthew Coleman. He's got indoor experience for coaching, and he has, what's up, Wyatt? He has NFL experience, and we're working on getting him on the show very soon. We will have Mr. Coleman, the head coach of the Texas Syndicate, on our show here very soon. We just got to find some dates.
Trash, Wyatt. It was trash.
We got to get some date. We got to get a couple dates lined up for him, right, Arlington?
Yes.
So we will have Mr. Coleman on here in the very near future to talk Syndicate football. And if you're in the Houston area, make sure you go out to and you want to be a professional football player, make sure you go out to their tryouts that they're having at League City.
Sunday, right?
Sunday, 2 to 4.
Sunday, 2 to 4, League City Sportsplex.
Exactly. Right there in Houston, you'll be able to meet the coach of the Texas Syndicate. You'll be able to meet the owner, Mr. Quincy Workman. You'll be able to meet his GM, Ned. What is Ned's last name? I forgot, Arlington. I feel so bad.
I forget it too, man.
I do. It's such a long name, and I'm terrible at names. I'm lucky I can even say Spurg.
I think Quincy is on, so he could.
Now, look, okay, well, Adam, I'm glad you've never heard of that league because here's what we're going to do for you guys right now. Arlington, since Adam has never heard of this league, right?
Yeah.
Harrington, that's it. Ned Harrington. You'll get to meet him. Since he has never heard of them, Arlington, let's talk about the Continental Football League, shall we?
That league right there.
That league. And it's this. Take that off, Arlington. It's this. It's their beautiful website where you can go to COFLfootball.com and you can join the movement. You know what, Arlington? Here's what we're going to do. Let's join the movement right now, Arlington. Shall we?
If you want to join the Texas Syndicate, this is their site. Make sure.
Yeah, you want to join the Texas Syndicate, go right above Arlington's head. We're going to put in the X-Fan Show email. How's that sound, Arlington?
Sounds like a plan.
We're going to show you guys how easy it is to join this movement of this league.
I'm excited for it, but I'm nervous for it at the same time.
Is that our email, Arlington? The xfanshow@gmail.com?
At gmail.com. Yes, that is our.
Boom. Oh, I got to put in a valid phone number. There we go. And it's a valid phone number, you idiot. 314. No, I put it in wrong, Arlington. What?
I'm trying to follow the Continental Football League, and I'm lost. Okay, on Facebook, right? They do have
okay, so yeah, Arlington, you go to the Facebook page, okay?
They do have a page.
They do have a Facebook page. This is the joys of live. Well, let me put my phone number in. That's unreal, Arlington. I can't do it.
So unfortunately, right now, because it's growing, they don't have a name like we have Facebook.com/xfanshow. So they're getting all
correct.
That way you guys can catch them and follow it as soon as possible, right? So will it be on TV? Aha. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. All right, here, I'm going to copy the you know what? Here's what I'm going to do, Arlington. You ready? Arlington, the joys of us having our own stuff, right? Here's what we can do for you people right here. Watch this. We're going to do this for you.
What's the
Arlington, take our logo down.
What logo? The one behind us?
Actually, now, if you guys click the QR code above Arlington's head, it will take you right to the Continental Football League's website. So, Arlington, so let's go back to this. Here is what the Continental Football League. It is a fan-driven professional league bringing football back to America's heartland with history, communication, and innovations at its core. Okay? That's what it is. So, guys, when we say this is fan-driven, if you haven't watched, go watch our interview with the president of the Texas Syndicate, Quincy Workman.
And not to forget, sir, you can also check it out with Commissioner Mike Kelly.
Exactly. Like here, they already have some teams announced. The Ohio Valley Men, who did very, very well in their opening season of an independent league where they were streamed on YouTube at their website and on their YouTube page, and was averaging about 150,000 viewers per game. And that's coached by
which ain't bad, man. That's not bad.
And that's owned by the great Manny Mansakis. Now, Arlington, we've talked about this before, which shows like us and the new way of things, right? What is the way that kids are consuming their product now?
This in my hand?
Exactly. Now, Arlington, this is from 2 minutes ago. This was from 2 days ago. They had released that the Continental Football League is going to do what they call a continental shift. Yes, on YouTube. Just type in, Adam, Ohio Valley Men.
Ironman.
Ohio Valley Ironman, and you'll see it. Guys, I don't know if it's going to be on YouTube. It's not what I'm saying. All I'm saying is last year, the Ohio Valley Ironman broadcasted their games on YouTube. That's all I'm saying. Is that right, Arlington? That's what I'm saying, right? So
correct them on
I don't know if it's going to be on YouTube. Just pay attention to their page, because right here, Arlington, let's talk about this. They say innovation, right, Arlington?
Yep. Innovate.
Arlington, where did the sudden death overtime rule originate from?
Damn.
It was all the way done back in 1965. Arlington, who adopted that?
The No Fun League, right?
That's right. So here's what their thing says: is they said that their innovations have captured what the CF Continental Football League has always stood for: fearless creativity and a willingness to break the conventions to make the game better. Now, Arlington, why was it that some people liked the UFL? Because of the kickoff rule, correct?
That and the end zone stuff.
Okay, the end zone stuff. What else? The shorter play clock.
That was with the XFL then, yeah.
Oh, okay. Here, the Mr. Insider himself, that's what I call him, of the Continental Football League. He said the Ironmen broadcasted all of their games on their local TV affiliates as well as online. So that was in Ohio Valley. Now, again, I don't know what the Continental Football League is doing. I'm just saying, if you want to see what this game is going to kind of look like, go tune in to Michael. If you could put up the Ohio Valley Men's YouTube page for me up here, that would be much appreciated. Right, Arlington? All right, now, Arlington, what makes the CFL exciting to watch?
The Rouge. I like
That's
the Rouge, and I like the 3 down system.
I like that. Arlington, guess what? In the fourth quarter of this continental shift, the Continental Football League will be doing that starting in the fourth quarter. The referee announces, for every fan's waiting for, ladies and gentlemen, the fourth quarter begins now, and with it, the continental shift. So from that moment, Arlington, the game takes its northern flair. The field doesn't change, but the rules do, Arlington. Now, Arlington, remember, I said I didn't want to watch the CFL, right? And you were like, dude, you should really watch it because a lot of the UFL players from 2020 and all that came from the CFL, right? I started watching it. Arlington, what did I say? I said I fell in love with it. I love the game. I think it's great to watch. Now, the end zone thing with the goalpost being right at the edge of the end zone, beginning of the end zone kind of bothered the hell out of me a little. But Arlington, here is what it is. You tell me what you think.
The answer is never.
The answer is never. Answer is never. I think this. If the Continental Football League goes and builds in momentum, I have a feeling that they'll merge. Now, I don't know if they will or not, but I have a feeling those two leagues would merge probably before the UFL and the CFL does. But Arlington, here's what I like. Now, you tell me what you think. You ready, Arlington? So for the first 3 quarters, we're playing 4 downs, right? Here's their YouTube page, you guys. Right here, Michael Latham just put up their YouTube page right here. So that you go and check it out right there. You can go watch the Ohio Valley Men games. It's a fun game. All right, Arlington, are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
The rules change in the fourth quarter. They go from 4 downs to 3 downs. What's your feeling on that, Arlington?
Speed up the game a little bit. I really wish that the UFL would have did that for this go round.
You like it or not?
I love it. Absolutely.
At first, I'm like,
The 3 downs, yes.
I'm like,
the 20 seconds, yes.
Okay.
I mean, you got to be quick.
You have to. Andrew, you can not be a fan of it at all, but I'm telling you, watching a CFL game, It's a very, very high.
It can lead to some exciting moments for sure.
It's basically arena football on an outdoor field. It's basically what it is with the 3 downs. I like it. I would love to see how it transitions into the American game. I think that's what's going to be the interesting part about it. I mean, would you agree or disagree, Arlington?
I agree.
Okay. Listen, one thing that we liked about the UFL, they had, what was it, a 25-second play clock in the original UFL? Or Vince's version of XFL?
Oh, XFL 2020? Yeah.
Andrew, the reason why is the Continental Football League is still wanting to give you the flair of the American game, but then they want to innovate the game and make it more.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
I mean, okay. I love the 4th and 15th of the XFL. And the second, I loved it. But again, I think this is interesting. You like Arlington said, you go from 40 to 20 seconds. Arlington, what do we know when you go from 40 seconds to 30 seconds in a football game?
It does speed some stuff up, man.
It does.
Like
and it makes it harder to reach substitutions in.
You doubling down, right? So that means you're gonna have to have some stamina.
You were not lying, right?
Gotta have some stamina in that 4th quarter.
Yep. Arlington, here's the other thing that I like.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, I think this would have been a great addition to the UFL and the XFL. And a lot of people agreed with this back in 2020. And even we said this, Arlington. We wish the XFL would have done this. That they give access to the full Canadian motion, where backfield receivers can sprint towards a line of scrimmage before the snap is forward wagged, and those lining up wide can use the rook motion to find leverage. I mean, look right here. He's not lying. He's not lying, is he, Arlington?
There's nothing wrong with that. There's
No.
nothing wrong with that.
There's not. I mean, look, there's a reason why Max Duggan went up to the Canadian Football League, people, and left the UFL. There's a reason why. Am I right, Arlington?
He just want to showcase himself that he can play both sides of wherever, basically. What I'm saying, he can show he can play up there in Canada and he can play in the States. That's what I mean.
Right. Now, Arlington, this is something that is very interesting. You ready? Something I love. That the defense is now forced to line up 1 yard off the ball, creating clearer blocking angles in bigger lanes. Yes, better pay in the CFL.
They want to see more scoring is what they want to see. More scoring opportunities.
I kind of like that, right?
There's nothing wrong with that.
Right? But Arlington, my favorite thing about the entire CFL, I love more than anything, Arlington. What is it, Arlington? You know what it is.
What about it?
What's the thing I love the most about the CFL?
It's about the Rouge?
Yes. Yes. We actually get to see it with American players. Nothing against the Canadian players at all, right, Arlington? Nothing against them.
You want to see what that looks like. Yeah, you definitely want to see.
But we get to see the Rouge with American players. Now, if you guys don't know what that means, it makes its appearance. Any kick that exits the end zone untouched is worth 1 point. The fair catch disappears. Returners must play the ball, and coverage teams must respect the 5-yard halo around the catch. Arlington, that's somewhat kind of what we got now in the XFL or the UFL, right?
Yeah.
But now we're going to see it in the Continental Football League. I don't know, Arlington. Listen. Could it hurt them? Sure. Could it hurt them? Sure. But could it make this game more exciting in the fourth quarter? Because that's everything that everybody has complained about, right?
Right.
In football is we want more excitement, right?
Correct.
Or could it make it more exciting?
It could make it a little bit more exciting, man.
I mean, like right here, Andrew. Right here. That is the tagline. A fan-driven professional league bringing football back to America's heartland with history. Guys, I'm telling you, if you haven't looked at it, click on that. Arlington, point to that little code up there. If you guys haven't looked into it, look into this. It's a fun and go to Michael Lathrop on Michael. Put up your Twitter handles and stuff. Go look at a lot of the stuff Michael Lathrop has talked about on this league and stuff like that. Right here. It gives us a chance to showcase our players to the CFL. And like Michael said right here, it gives them the opportunity to have film in both versions of the sport. You've heard it from an owner and you've heard it from the insider. That's what I'm calling Michael Lathrop.
I already know what you're calling him. So,
who just popped on? Why'd you just do that? Oh,
I was in the middle of something. That's why.
Oh, were you? Here it is. Go to @the Mike Lathrop. Go look at his stuff of anything he's talked about with the Continental Football League. And you'll see, I'm just telling you, people, give it a shot. If you are a true fan of football.
I didn't know Andrew, if it had came up with this.
It would be interesting. It would be interesting to get a team.
Where would they play? Is the question if they did that.
You know where they would play at Arlington?
Not in St. Louis. Can't put them in St. Louis.
Nope. You'd put them right across the river, right over there where the Freedom Football League was supposed to play. Thank you, Ricky Williams. You still owe me $100 because you took my money and never put your team on the field, you bastard.
Are you talking about go play them in Sauget?
Play them right over there in Gateway Grizzly Stadium.
Mm-hmm.
That's where the Freedom League was going to play, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
But Andrew, before we even think about St. Louis, go to Michael Lathrop's page right here and just kind of look at everything. And you'll hear why it might be a minute before we can get a St. Louis team. Am I right, Arlington? But trust me, we're not going to give it all away of what's so good about this league. You just have to tune in next week to find out more. All right, we got 6 minutes, right, Arlington?
Ladies and gentlemen, time for the X-Fan Show, NFL picks. All right, sir. On last week, Jason Spurgeon went 8-7. This guy went 11-4. And I plan on doing it again this week. I'm 57-35-1, while Jason is 51-41. That's right. And it took 3 games more on the schedule. Yes. So we both picked Pittsburgh for this first game.
Oh, Adam. Look at this, Arlington. Adam, you looked it up, huh? Green Bay all the way, baby. Green Bay all the way for Continental Football League.
But yeah, I think you might like that. I think you might like what's.
All right, we're both going to Steelers for right now, right?
Say that again.
We're both going Steelers, correct?
We are.
Okay, I have that written down. I think this was fake news. I think Arlington cheated. I didn't get your write my picks down.
So you didn't get the right jump picks down. Is that what you said?
So I think you changed them because I was on the phone with you. So I have a feeling you changed them. I actually think that I went 17-0.
That means I know you lying. I know you're a cheater because there wasn't even 17 games this past week.
Oh, well, that's fake news because there was.
There was not, but keep trying. Just
saying. All right.
Keep trying to lie like the way you've been doing it.
Damn Eagles screwed me. Balls.
You're just mad because you know you can't win, buddy.
I could still win. All right, we got the Rams and the Jags, Arlington.
All right. Let's see what we got here.
Man. Jags lost. Listen, they're going to England, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're going to England. I'm going to go Rams.
So same here.
Okay, Rams, because you already had your picks because you did yours with
Pastor Bailey.
With the good pastor. All right, we got the Vikings and the Eagles. Oh, Jesus. Listen, I've bet on the Eagles 2 weeks in a row, and those bums have
and they both lost. And they lost each time, man. It's just
listen. If I want to keep my household sane this weekend, right? Thank God I have a wedding that I'm officiating Saturday, so somebody can't be acting like a She only got about an hour to act like a mongoloid watching this game. And every time I pick the Vikings, they've lost too. But just to keep the household, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going Vikings. Ugh, God, I can't believe I just said that.
All right. You said
who are you going with?
I want you to go ahead and go through your picks, and then you'll know what mine are.
All right, I'm going with the Patriots.
You said you're going.
I'm going. Listen, that little bum. I agree with you that the Vikings suck, but I got to keep my household good. You know, I hate Bryce Young, but I'm going to go on Bryce Young, and I'm going to go with him, much as I hate it. The Dolphins have been terrible. Every time I pick them, they've lost.
So
but they're playing the Browns with Dylan Gabriel. I'm going with the Fins again, as much as I hate it. Saints and Bears. Jesus Christ.
So you said Rams.
I said Rams, Vikings, Pats, Panthers, Dolphins, Bears.
Dolphins, Bears. Okay.
All right. Of course, I'm going with the Chiefs.
Chiefs.
They're playing the Raiders.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going Colts.
Colts.
Yeah. Danny Diamonds, baby. Danny Diamonds.
You ain't gave up on Danny Dimes, huh?
Nope. It's Danny Diamonds. Danny Diamonds.
Danny
Shut up,
Dimes,
Denzel.
idiot.
It's Danny Diamonds. Shut up, Denzel. Mr. Vance. The Saints ain't beating the Bears. Gonna go because I'm playing my kid in fantasy this week. I'm gonna go Broncos.
Broncos, okay.
I'm definitely going Packers.
Packers.
Because I hate Kyler Murray.
That's the Packers against the Cardinals. Uh-huh.
Yeah. I'm going with my boy Jaden Daniels.
You going Washington over Dallas.
Cowgirls.
All right, you got Falcons in the 49ers.
I'm going the Niners.
Going San Francisco. All right.
Oh, God.
Bucks and Lions. Bucks and Lions.
You know what? I'm not going against the MVP. I'm not going against the MVP. I'm going Bucks.
You saying he's the MVP of the season right now?
Right now, I said it yesterday on Outlaw Sports Talk. Baker Mayfield is the MVP right now.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying, right?
All right.
You know, I'm going Texans because I love CJ Stroud. Is that it? Is my misery over?
CJ Stroud?
Is my misery over?
Your misery is over.
Golf is not the MVP.
He said golf is the MVP.
Vance, what is wrong with you?
All right.
I didn't pick the Packers to win.
There are Spurge's picks. Pittsburgh over the Bengals, Rams over Jags, Minnesota over Philly, Patriots over Titans, Panthers. Panthers over the Jets, right? Miami over Cleveland, Chicago over New Orleans, Kansas City over Raiders, Colts over the Chargers, Broncos over the Giants. Let's see, Packers over the Cardinals, Commanders over Cowboys. We got Niners over Falcons, Bucks over Lions, and the Texans over the Seahawks. All right.
Yes.
Those are his picks. This was last week. Just want to show you.
Fake news. Fake news.
He's mad about that. All right.
Fake news.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for mine.
Nobody cares.
All right, here we go. Pittsburgh, Rams over Jags, Eagles over Vikings, the upset special, the Titans over New England. Two upset specials, the Jets over Carolina. They're going to get their first win. Miami over Cleveland. The Bears over the Saints. Chiefs will beat the Raiders. I got the Chargers over the Colts. Denver over New York. Packers over Arizona. Dallas beats Washington.
I have it written down this time. You can't fake news it.
Oh, I'm not. Atlanta over the Niners. Tampa over the Lions. And the Seahawks will lose to the Houston Texans. Hey, being 6 games ahead, that's fine. I don't want to hear you crying fake news on next week's show.
Fake news.
I don't want to hear you crying on next week's show. Said Lions don't lose back-to-back, huh?
That's true. We'll find out, though, won't we?
We're going to all find out the same time as you will.
That's right.
Buddies. Hey, and if you want to play, if you are a gambler, or if you play outside on the sports books, I chose 5 teams out of this group. 5 teams that I chose on the money lines were Tennessee. I think it was Miami. Let me check it. Houston.
I'm putting
Dallas.
arrows by it.
Why are you putting arrows by it?
Good for your money line. So Tennessee, Miami, Houston.
Let me make sure I got it right. I got to go back and look at it.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm about to pull it up, so just chill
We're in
out.
overtime.
I was going to give myself 90 minutes anyway.
Well, you said we were going to do an hour, though.
All right.
Oh,
Tennessee.
and if you guys, hold on. If you guys
Hold on,
want to
Tennessee.
know who I think is going to be the St. Louis coaching staff after Coach Beck leaves us and goes to Orlando, tune in next week, and I'll tell you.
That's good. That's good. All right. Money line. Tennessee, Miami,
Got it?
Dallas, Tampa, Houston.
Got it.
Those are the money line picks for this week. Good luck to you guys. I really think Tennessee is going to pull off one of the biggest upsets of the week, and so will the Jets. The Jets need a first win, and what better team to get that against is the Carolina Panthers.
Maybe.
And I said that Houston, I told y'all last week, I said, paid attention. I said the Seahawks were going to beat the Jags, and then they're going to mess around and lose to Houston. Watch what I say, boy. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Houston going to mess around.
We got anything else?
No, but that, ladies and gentlemen, is the X-Fan Show's picks of the week.
Hey, and remember, tune in next week, and I'll tell you who the St. Louis Battlehawks coaching staff will be when Coach Beck moves to Orlando, people.
Oh, you sly devil, you. Good night, gang. Thanks for the opportunity, and we'll see y'all on.
Tune in Monday, 6 o'clock for Outlaw Sports Talk. Tuesday at noon, tune into the A-Train show.
There might be a special show Monday. There might be a special show Monday.
Special show Monday.
Wednesday
night, tune into Outlaw Sports Talk at 6 o'clock. And then on Thursday, you got this man right here doing his show, the A-Train show at noon. And then you have us again next week. We good, bro?
Absolutely.
Oh, click this QR code to check out Continental Football League. Go to their page.
Good night, y'all.
Wait, she said, hey, A-Team didn't get a plug. Sure. Tune in Wednesday night, 7 o'clock for the A-Team.
That's it?
That's it.